Long time no see. I am sitting down after a long day. It's the evening. My girls are in bed and we've been traveling today. But I had a friend that was messaging me about weight loss surgery recently, and it got me started thinking that I really need to do an update video. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long. It's just one of those things. Life gets in the way. I've just been busy. I meant to do monthly updates. I think I did 1 month update and I missed the 2-month update, and now here I am at the 3-month update. So I'm going to kind of in this video update you guys on my weight loss surgery progress, month 2 and month 3, a couple things that have happened throughout the couple months after my surgery and things like that. So if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while, like I said. So if you're new, you're probably just coming, just stumbling upon my videos. And so I will give you a quick update in my background with my weight loss surgery. I had my surgery on August 28th, 2017 in Knoxville, Tennessee with Dr. Stephen Boyce at New Life Center for Bariatric Surgery. And I did have gastric bypass surgery, and my starting weight was 231. I think the day of surgery I was 206, and then when I got home after surgery I had gained about 3 pounds of fluid, so I was about 209. At the end of month 2, which if you want to see my month 1 update, you can go back. I didn't write that information down, how much I weighed after month 1. At the end of October, or somewhere around there, I was 191.4, and towards the end of November, I was, well, towards my last calculated weight, I weigh about once a week, sometimes a little bit more, but usually about once a week, about every Monday. I like to step on the scale in the morning first thing, and sometime near the last bit of November, the last recorded weight I had in November was 181.8. Now, my current weight right now is, which today is December, the day that I'm sitting down and filming this, it's December 2nd. I'm going to try to edit this video and everything and get it out tonight or tomorrow. So you'll get this information around the time that I filmed it. But my current weight is about 171. So total from pre-op weight, everything, I'm down 60 pounds, which I don't think my whole life, I know my whole life I have never been able to lose 60 pounds. So this is just an incredible blessing, and so far things are going awesome. It's going great. So I know, I'm sure I said this in my last video, I'm sure I did, but those first couple weeks after surgery were horrible. I mean, it was nice to be off work and to be relaxing at home, and my husband was at home the first week and everything was taken care of, but just not being able to eat. The further I get away from those weeks, the harder it is to remember how hard it was. But it was terrible. It was depressing, to say the least. I mean, deep depression. It was awful. But every day that went by after those couple weeks, it got better and better. And now it's not 100% easy. I will definitely not lie and say it's so easy now, because there are times when, my husband says, well, let's go out to eat. What do you want to eat? And I'm like, I just want to go out and eat a normal meal. Sit down and have a Dr. Pepper and a whole meal again, and be able to eat whatever I want and not have to think about it. There are some times where I kind of think, oh, I wish I could do that. But it's not like a deep sadness about it. And always after I eat what I'm supposed to eat, my protein, and of course no sodas, things like that, I'm sitting there and I'm fine. After my dinner or my lunch or whatever I've eaten, I think, okay, I'm happy. I'm losing weight. That was worth that. The fact that I couldn't just cram that whole meal into my mouth. I'm happy with this. So really, there are days where I'm like, oh, I wish I could do what I used to do. And then later, I don't regret it at all. I look back and think, I'm glad I didn't do that. Like, for instance, going to Starbucks. I've tried to search, different blogs and stuff like that to see what kind of Starbucks drinks I could get. And a lot of the sugar-free and things like that, are sugar-free syrup and things like that are an option. But the other day I thought, I just really want that cafe mocha that I used to always get and love. And I thought, I wonder, and I looked at the nutritional information, and there was so much sugar and so many carbs, and I thought, no, I'm not doing that. So I have a tea that I get unsweetened, and it's just a hot tea, and it's amazing, and I'm always happy after I drink it. And then I think, gosh, it makes you like look around Starbucks and see all these people drinking those sugary, terrible drinks that they get all the time. I mean, some people may not, but you think, I used to get them all the time. And I think, gosh, it's horrible for you. So it's a good thing that I can't drink those anymore. I mean, it really is a good thing. We used to get our girls, not caffeinated drinks, but very rarely we would get them the smallest of the double chocolate chip frappuccino. And especially like when we would run to Target or something, they would want, oh, let's get Starbucks as a snack. And I used to let them get it a little bit more often. Not a ton, of course, but now it is like rare that I will let them have that as a treat, because I think, gosh, I used to drink drinks like that all the time, but they're horrible for you. So this is all a good thing. It really, the surgery, after you've been out for a little while and you're just eating your small portions, you look around, and even to your kids, you're like, are you eating all that? And they're not eating that much, but you know, you look at people's normal plates and you're like, did I used to eat that much? I cannot even believe what I used to eat. And your way of thinking just changes. It's nice. In fact, you know, you just don't get hungry at this point after the surgery. And some days I'm almost the opposite now. Instead of wanting to test the waters and see what I can tolerate, now I'm like, oh, I'm so busy, it's okay, I'm just not gonna stop for lunch right now, and I'll eat in a couple hours later. I just don't get hungry, so I don't have to stop right at lunch and take a lunch break, because normally I'd be starving at like 11:30, and now I'm like, well, let me just keep working for a couple hours, and then when I get to a lull in my work day, I'll go stop and eat. So my doctor recommends that I eat 3 meals a day to get my recommended protein, fat, calories, carbs, all that stuff. So most days I stick to that 3 meals a day. There are some days where I just have 2. There are some days when I have a little bit of a snack here and there, but mostly I've been doing really well. I have gone outside a little bit of what they recommend. Like, for instance, I had like half a roll one day when I'm really not supposed to have starches and things like that. But I can say for the most part, I do a pretty good job following the rules. So I think I do pretty good. I'm not perfect, but I do pretty well. And I always try to meet those protein goals, and I always add in the protein shakes to try to get that, and trying to make sure I'm getting that at least 64 ounces of fluid every day, which sometimes that's a struggle because I'll be so busy I won't stop to drink. And then at bedtime I need like 32 more ounces, so I'm like, let me just chug 32 ounces. I can't do that, and then I'll be up all night going to the bathroom. So sometimes that's where I struggle, but not too many days. So most things are just going really well. So I'm very happy. I know someone asked me recently, would I recommend this surgery? And everybody's situation is different. This surgery is not for everybody. It is not the easy way out. It's definitely going to get you results though. So, you know, I don't know if it's guaranteed to get you results, but it's going to get you the results that you want. And do I regret it? No. Like, no, not at all. I'm so happy that I did this. Some NSVs. I started out before surgery in about a size at least 18. It was probably closer to 20 because I just never wore jeans, but because I was always wearing leggings because all my 18s were too tight. So it's probably, let's say it was a 20. And most shirt sizes I could wear an extra large. Now my size 12 jeans are starting to be loose, and which as an adult I have never worn a size 12. I was probably in middle school, like early middle school, the last time I wore a size 12. So this is incredible. Okay, so I'll get to the rest of my sizes. My shirt sizes are all mediums. I just recently bought 2 small dresses at Old Navy and a medium dress at Old Navy. Now there again though, I also tried on a large dress at Old Navy, and they were also they fit so differently. The large didn't fit me. So the small dresses were pretty like just bigger fits, but still I bought 2 small dresses, and I was like, who are these for? Because I know they're not for me. I was like, what? Small? It's crazy. I don't know, but it's such a good feeling. I'm having a hard time staying away from buying myself a million items of clothing. I bought a size 14. I bought 2 pairs of 14 jeans at Target. They were buy one, get one half off. And not even a month later, they were falling off of me. So you just have to be careful. You can't go out and buy a whole wardrobe, because then in a month later you're gonna have to spend the fortune to buy it again. So I've tried to get shirts that maybe I know will get me through the winter, you know, and things like that. So, but I'm having so much fun trying on clothes, which is an NSV in itself. You guys know, if you're super overweight, most of us don't love trying on clothes because you're like, oh my gosh, this huge size doesn't even fit me. I need to go up higher or whatever. You know, you just don't love trying on clothes. Or I mean, it wasn't that bad for me before, but it was nothing like this. I am loving it. It's so much fun. So that's definitely an NSV. I am off all of my medications except for vitamins, so that's a great accomplishment. Oh, my Apple Watch. I think I have it on the large band right now. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm sure I do. But it used to go about like the 3rd notch was the tight one on me. So that was as tight as I could go. And now the 5th notch is like a little loose. And my wedding rings are almost too loose to wear. And they were so tight they would leave like little indentions in my fingers, which I'm not wearing them right now. But they were so tight, and now they're almost too loose, especially if I get cold, to where I'm like, I'm not going to get them resized until I get to my goal weight, but I could go get like those little bands to go on the back or something to keep them a little bit, you know, snug on your fingers so they don't fall off. So those are definitely, I mean, you just notice so many things. It's so exciting to be just little things like the notches in your watch fitting better, you know, things like that. It's just nice. I look down at my ankles and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have ankles again. You know, things like that. It's great. It's a great feeling. So I'm rounding toward, at the end of December, I will be at month 4, which everybody says is the typical month that you really start to see the hair loss. I may notice a tiny bit more of an increase in hair loss already, but maybe it's the same. It's not enough to really be able to tell a difference. I take my hair, skin, and nail vitamins every day. I take biotin, and I have this shampoo, which I think I've talked about in the past, but I've never showed it. It's this Xenogen shampoo. It's pretty pricey. It's a treatment for women. It's a professional thickening therapy. I just got this just today. I was at my sister's house, and she got me another one. I'm lucky, I'm blessed, because she works at a salon that has this, so she gets it for me, so I can get it at a better price, because I think it's like $60-something if you pay full price. And it's not a humongous tube. It's 6 ounces. You use it every other day, though, and you leave it on for 5 minutes. It says, leave treatment on the hair and scalp for 5 minutes, and then rinse your treatment out using warm water. For best results, use it every other day. I told my sister I was going to use it every day to get the maximum results, and she was like, no, don't even, it'll be a waste, because every other day it's the most effective. So I do that almost every other day. I'm trying to just do as much as I can, but making sure I'm getting my protein, my vitamins, all that good stuff. But it is what it is, and it's just like, I'm just praying that it's not a horrendous amount of hair loss, but if it is, it was all worth it to get my hair, or to get my weight under control and my health under control, and hopefully it will grow back and I'll figure it out. But now I'm just like, it's just like a waiting game, like how much am I gonna lose? But that's a big concern right now, but it is what it is. The holiday, we've had Thanksgiving, and that was fine. I thought, oh, I'm gonna be sad I can't like sit down and eat this huge plate like I used to. I sat down. I did definitely go outside of the food that I was supposed to eat that day. We baked chocolate chip cookies, and I had like a couple bites throughout the day of some chocolate chip cookies, but better than eating 5 chocolate chip cookies in a day. Literally, I had a few bites of them throughout the day. I had some dressing, which of course the carbs are horrible in that, but just a little bit throughout the day. But I didn't eat that much, and it was so nice, and I enjoyed it, and I still didn't eat much the whole day, so it was fine. It was a great day. I don't know if I don't think I'd had this in month 1. No, there's no way. So I did have dumping syndrome. I think it's just happened once. Oh no, it's twice. Okay, yeah. The first time, okay, like I said, I'm not supposed to have bread. And we needed to go grocery shopping really badly. And I had no like lunch meat, nothing like that. So we had some Sara Lee or some kind of bread, but it was like low calorie, low carb. It was very low carb, very low sugar, high protein bread. And I thought, well, I really had nothing else in the house to eat, and I thought, okay, one piece of toast is not going to kill me, considering there was like 6 grams of protein in it. And I thought, at least I'm getting protein. I wasn't even trying to cheat. I was just trying to get myself some food, and that's all I had. So I made a piece of toast. Now here's probably where I went wrong. I put a tiny bit, and I mean a tiny, not even a teaspoon, like a tiny spread of raspberry jam on it. And I know that was terrible, but I did. I put a little bit on there, and I ate it really fast because I was just trying to cram it in and then get back to work. So the carbs and the sugar and the jelly and all that stuff, eating it really fast, all of that stuff. As soon as I finished eating it, I was like, oh, what is this? I got hot. I did not feel good. I started having bad stomach cramps, and I was in the bathroom for a while. It was bad, but it passed, and I was okay. So that was definitely my first experience with dumping syndrome. The second one, it was just a stupid mistake. I had a little Reese cup, like Halloween candy, sitting on my desk for a while, and this was a day we were about to go to our basically our family's house for dinner. And after work, I was just about to start getting ready to go over to their house, and I popped that Reese egg in my mouth, and again, as soon as I swallowed it, I was like, oh no, that was a mistake. And it was different this time. It was like I was dizzy. I just didn't feel good. I just was yucky feeling. It was just not a good feeling. My heart was racing. And I was on the phone with my sister while I was getting ready, and I was just like putting on makeup, and I thought, oh gosh, I was telling her, I said, I don't feel good. And I had to grab the trash can, and I was like dry heaving. And I dry heaved the last time like over and over. It's almost like the food just goes through you too fast to actually throw it up. I know this is all gross, but I was dry heaving. It was terrible. I called my husband, and I was like, I don't think I can go. And I was like, why did I do this to myself? But we had a good hour till we had to leave, so I just sat in a chair. I drank some water, and it passed. So I was lucky. I got to go, and I felt fine after that. But yeah, lesson learned. That was dumb. That was so dumb. I should not have eaten that candy, but I did. So I learned. But so those are my 2 experiences with dumping. I don't want to experience that again. So I think that's it. I hope this video wasn't too long. I was trying to cram in those 2 months to just let you know. These past 2 months have been pretty much the same. It's just been amazing to every day look in the mirror and see that this is, it's incredible, and I'm so thankful. Like I said, I did it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I think I covered everything that I really wanted to talk about. I will do my best to do at the end of December a month 4 update. And I think there are some other videos. I said this in my last video, but I really would like to do a video on the things that I actually used in the hospital versus what I packed, because that was a huge difference. So I don't know if that would help anybody, but I'm going to try to do that video too. So hopefully I'll do a little bit better at being more consistent and at least putting a little bit of videos out. So anyway, please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and please like this video and comment down below. Tell me how your journey is going. I love hearing about everybody else's journey. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day.